You don't want the camera over here, like facing up this way, like kind of getting this.
We can.
So you get in the. I'll give you a chair.
Hey.
Put it on.
Hey. I'm swirling, people. I'm swirling. Because I'm happy. I'm in the studio. Woo, you see this light? I love it. I love it. Studio. Yes, yes, yes. Lights, camera, action. Hey, Tasha. We're still on live, but it's fine.
Oh, still on there? All right. So just put it here.
Hold on. Hey, everybody. When you tune in, join us. We're live with Elite Studios. Yes, do it like this. Hey, LaShawn.
Forward a little bit.
Yeah, everybody's on you now.
No, I'm trying. We gotta get this right.
That lighting was good over there.
Yeah. Oh, you said the lighter was better than this?
I like it.
Hold on, you sit right here and let me sit there.
Okay, so he's letting me sit in the driver's seat. Hey, everybody. When you tune in, join us. So, you know, if you want to play some little... But anyway, for people who are joining us, this is the People Power Show. I am the host and creator, Kitty London. I am sitting next to Mr. FLA. I am in Miami today at the studio, Elite Studios, his very own studio. He's the CEO, founder, owner, all that good stuff. So normally you'll see me at the radio station, but I said I want to come drive to be in his house today. And if you see this, it's amazing. The studio is amazing. And this is just one room. How many rooms do you have?
I have 3 rooms.
Okay, he has 3 rooms in the studio. So for people that know me, they know I love music. Music is my love, my everything. So when I came here, I was like, I can't wait to get in the booth. I'm not in the booth today, but I am just going to talk to him. And people might know him from the 561 area code. Hey, getting some hearts. And now he has left the 561 area to come to 305.
Yes.
So, tell me why you did that, first of all.
First of all, why I moved here was the film industry. I always been into audio and sound, but I just got fascinated with video. And I got an opportunity to work on a Chinese TV show here, and it just started my career.
Did you say a Chinese TV show?
Yeah, Chinese TV shows for 2 weeks.
Wow.
My good friend Ruben Harper, he put me on as a production assistant. And then after that, I just started getting jobs, and it took off from there.
So did you have to know the Chinese? Did you have to know the language?
I didn't have to know Chinese.
Okay. I'm like, ooh,
got
brother.
American workers working with the Chinese.
Blackie Chan is in the house. I'm about to get... Okay, so you started that, and that's what actually led you to move here?
Yeah. That's exactly what led me to move here, because
Wow.
I started getting more and more jobs, and I was like, yo, I mean, this is a great opportunity. I get to work with so many different directors and, you know, movie stars and TV show stars. It was like, why not? It's a no-brainer. Let me go down and work it out. Yeah,
Okay.
that's what I did.
Now, because I have a film and television background, I always used to say Florida was one of the best places to do film because of the weather. But now I hear, and again, you can correct me, please, that a lot of people are not coming here as much as they used to. Do you see that, or do you think it's still like the place to be for film?
Well, they had like a breach in the film industry as far as like laws that they put in place, and it kind of stopped production for going on a lot of production. There's still production going on, but they made it harder for the filmmakers to actually get permits to film in the city.
Okay.
So yeah, it was a shift in that, and that's why, you know, I kind of got back into music, but I still do that. But it was a shift to Atlanta. The industry moved to Atlanta, but it's still an industry here now, and it's coming back. So
Okay, that's good news.
yeah.
Because I definitely want to get involved. Hey, Cedric. Hey, Michael. Hey, Jamal. Checking in. I knew Cedric was going to hit this.
What's up,
Do
Ced?
you have any questions for him? Please don't be shy. Okay. So, as far as the film, what is your role in it? What are you? Camera, lighting?
I work in
audio?
sound, and I work as a production assistant. So in sound, I just basically record everything that's going on in their environment, and then as a production assistant, I just help production with whatever they need, every department.
And what are your work hours usually for that?
It depends on the shoot. You know, we work 16-hour days sometimes.
Did you hear that? So production is definitely not for the lazy. Who is he, Michael Rowe? He is FLA. He is a musical producer. He has his own studio called Elite Studios in Miami. He is also a production assistant. He works in film, TV. This guy is somebody that you need to know because he's definitely been in the industry for a while. So dudes have definitely been paid, but I've known him for years, and I saw him emerging. And you know me, like, I like to tap into people who are doing big things and maybe not getting the, I would say, exposure that I think that it's been due to you, because you're amazing. I've known him for a long time. You said he's an old man. Cedric, that's not nice. And you're, but Cedric's old too because he knows you so well. You all used to work together.
Man, we evolve. We're not getting older, we getting younger.
Exactly. And unfortunately, we lost him in the 561 area code. You actually used to have an office down in, was it City Place, right?
Yeah, City Place, downtown Palm Beach, if you want to call it.
Yeah. One of the elite places to have. Rent was probably really high then too.
It was.
But you maintained it. Kudos to you.
You made it happen 8 years in a row.
8 years, exactly.
We went hard. It was a fun time. Had good times. A lot of artists came through. It was fun.
So like I said, I want to commend you because when I walked in, I was very impressed. And when people, especially, he's still young, Cedric, whatever, but you have your own studio, and that's amazing because we want to be owners.
Exactly.
Of
Entrepreneurs and owners. That's what we want.
So are you working with any like artists right now that you can mention?
I'm working with this girl named Riza Godoy.
Okay.
And she is an amazing singer and piano player, and look out for her because she's going to be chart topping. I already know it.
He claiming. Okay, so I'm going to have to... Does she write?
Yeah, she writes her own music, and we do production together.
Okay, so, yeah. Okay. Well, I'm going to have to get into some production. I always got to... Hey, Mama... What's it? Mama Lisa Cadillo? Well, I'm sorry. My eyes are a little bad, so if I mispronounce anyone's name, I do apologize. Hey, Charles, for chiming in. For people who are just tuning in, this is the People of Power show on location at Elite Studios in Miami. So I wanted to get with him because he's been doing some great things on Facebook. I've been seeing him working. This brother has been with crews. And, you know, for people like that, thank you, Michael. For people like that, I think they need to be highlighted because when you're doing big things, you know, you don't want to get people when they've made it. Because I don't like that when you made it and like, oh, that's my dog. No, I'm trying to get him now. So when he does get to that Emmy walk and the Oscars and all that good stuff, I mean, like, I sat down with FLA. So don't try to say I know this man, okay? But do you have what are your upcoming things that you're doing right now? Any upcoming big projects you can talk about?
I can give you a little bit.
As a hint.
I mean, we're working on a lot of video.
Inside scoop.
We're working on a lot of video right now. It's a lot of comedy skits. We were trying to get some big names on board.
Did you say comedy skits?
Yeah, comedy skits. Yeah, we're going really in with that, and we got a lot of actors, you know, and it's the era of technology. So you got YouTube, you got Instagram, you got all these platforms, Facebook to go hard on, and that's what we're doing. We're working on that.
So do you find it hard because when you were doing video, people still did it the old-fashioned way? It was with the camera. Now people do have phones and they can pretty much do a lot, or they think they can do a lot themselves. How is that with business? I
mean, it's changing business, but at the same time, it's a leap forward, and it makes it easier for us as cinematography. That it makes it easier for us to actually, and less expensive for us to make quality videos. So it's good in that sense. But for the bigger industry, it's harder for them because you got all these huge cameras that cost all this money, but you got these cell phones coming out with technology that's surpassed anything that was unimaginable. So like it's really a leap forward in technology.
Right.
So I embrace it.
And there's definitely quality over quantity. I know people tend to take a phone and say, well, I can do everything that they can do. And no, you still need to consult with professionals on certain levels. I tell people that all the time. You want to do certain things of yourself, but when you're doing a full production, there's the editor, there's the sound people, there's lighting. You
still have to be professional. It's
right.
Even with the cell phones, you have auto mode, you have pro mode. You still have to know how to control pro mode. You can't just go in there and think you're gonna get this wonderful look and not put any effort.
Was it pro mode? I never heard of what's a pro mode.
Pro mode allows you to actually use your camera like a real DSLR or a real video camera and control the aperture and lighting.
Well, you see, he's still using those big words, aperture and lighting.
Yeah, for all the filmmakers and photographers, they know that, but that's a common thing. It's a common thing among us, but you have to learn that. It takes knowledge. So
you said a lot of the films are going to Atlanta. Are you willing? Because I know you moved from 561 to 305.
Yeah, I travel around. Okay. I do work. I did the work in New York, Atlanta. I go around. So like, yeah, I'm definitely willing to move and make different.
So for people who are trying to get in this industry, they definitely need to be open to be mobile. Is that what
exactly open to being mobile because there's money everywhere.
Maybe that's why I haven't blew up yet, because I'm still in 561. Maybe I need to get to, would that be your advice for me? Because I've been, I'm doing a little something, but I mean, I see the calling. It's like, it's in other places.
Yeah, it is. I mean, you have different people in different places, and people want something more in certain places. Like, as far as the music industry, people want it more, here than in, certain places like Orlando or Palm Beach, like it's just more of an avenue for it. You can make your own way, and you want people to gravitate towards you, but as far as that, you have to just put in work and try to connect with these people in different places, different cities, different countries, and it'll give you opportunities that you never knew that you could get.
You had, right? So let's talk a little bit about Elite Studios. We're here. What services do you offer?
We offer video production. We offer video editing. We offer sound engineers. We offer producers. We offer studio time, of course. You can come in here and record your whole album. Yeah, there's a lot of businesses. I mean, a lot of services that we offer. And just hit us up.
Do you have your own label yet?
You say, do I have my own? Yeah, I have my own label now. I just started it.
See, you need to tell people this. So are you looking for new artists, or where's the label?
Well, I got artists already, so I have the people that I'm working with now, and like I said, that girl Riza Godoy, and then I have this Ruben Harper, and I have a couple other people, but those are the main ones I'm focusing on right now. As far as for that, they're going to be the label. And it's Forever Live Art. That's what FLA stands for. It's not just because I'm from Florida.
Right.
Forever Live Art. So,
Forever Live Art. So it is an acronym.
Yeah.
Okay. So you want to? Can we hear something?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sure.
We're gonna hear a little something. Hold on 1 second. You can tell he's a producer because the minute he starts, he's like bopping his head.
Run it, yeah, we on our way up, got it, 100, yeah, that's how we stay up, run it, yeah, we on our way up, got it, 100, yeah, I grind go straight up, yeah, I'm all about it, don't you ever doubt it, gotta make that clout, cause it's big and cloudy, yeah, I'm like the Saudi, I be moving deserts, we be making moves, just call my boy Lil Hector, blowing by Marley, listen to some reggae, wanna see her move it, rockin' steady, yo, we coming heavy, rip it from the belly, take it to the top, come right back, we ready, making double flips, had to get your grip, yeah, you need to chill, go ahead, take a sip, sit back and recline.
Try to make you feel like you want to do this, right?
We got a new grind, yes, technology, and psychology.
So who is this artist?
Just come and follow me.
This you? Oh, that's him. I forgot he raps
I just finished this video, so it's gonna be coming
really?
to y'all pretty soon. Yeah.
So you're like one of the artists on your label. He forgot to tell us he's an artist too. You know.
I'm on the back burner though. We got the other ones in front. I'm gonna come out.
Okay. I love it.
Turn up the rage. I'm on fire when we roll. Spark it, blaze. Take it out.
So not only is he a owner of the studio, he does all this stuff, and he's also an artist. But you say you're on the back burner.
Yeah, I'm on the back burner. You know, I'm behind the scenes, but you know, when the time comes and we get that one little hit that we need, that's it. We take it off, and then you're gonna see more of me in the camera.
Oh, see, you heard that little laugh in the back, like he gonna really do something. You know, I wanna can we take a little tour around?
Yeah, we can. Yeah.
Okay, so we're gonna get up for a minute and take this little tour. Because I believe in tours. I believe, you know, if I say it's big, it's nice, and you like, well, I ain't see nothing, I want to make sure you see it. Because, again, this guy owns all of this stuff. It's, like, amazing. Okay, I'm getting up now. I'm going to do... All right, we're going to turn around. We're going to turn it around. Okay. We're following... Yep. Okay, so this is the...
recording booth.
Okay,
This
so...
is where the magic happens.
This is where the magic happens. For people who don't know, let me just show you. When I used to do this, I used to spit. I used to, hey, see, I'm feeling at home now, but I'm not going to do that for y'all today. But this is the microphone, people. This is the mic. This is where all the magic happens. And the engineer sits in there and listens to you the whole time while you're doing big things. That's the mellow. Okay. I guess.
What's up, Mello? Yeah, that's the Mello.
All right.
All right, we're going to take it. There we go.
Okay, so this is the lounge.
This is the lounge area. You know, you can relax.
Okay, so you can watch your TV and...
have a drink. We have a sound system so you can bump your music.
Okay, so you can bump your music when you feel like it.
All this is the second production area.
Wow. Does this guitar still work?
Yeah.
Okay. I love to see guitars. That's why I said it, because I don't know anything about them. Okay, so this is over here.
Yeah, this is pre-production right here. This is where you make all your beats. You know, you even can record in here. We have a
okay. And they have another booth where you can do your pre-production. Make him explain better. This is what Cedric is saying. Make him explain what? Cedric, what is he not explaining?
said it's all right, said.
He said make him explain
what
better.
What do you want me to explain, man? Put some give me something to go off.
Yeah, like what do you want him to explain? I guess he'll
You want to know more about the studio? Come check us out. You know,
what's your location? Yeah, tell them your location as well too.
It's 20200 Northwest 2nd Avenue, Miami, Florida 33169. That's what we are.
And they must have goons because this place is gated. Let me tell you, you can't just roll up in here. It's gated with a code.
It's by appointment only, so you know.
What are your hours?
Man, hours all the time. We have different engineers. I'm not just the engineer in here, so whenever you want to put in work, just give us a call at either 561-324-0207 or flamusicworld@gmail.com. And we'll book you in. You can get in whenever you want. You know, sometimes it's really busy. Sometimes it's nice and easy. So just hit us up.
He said it LOL. He's just giving you a hard time.
I know what you're doing, bro. It's okay, man. I appreciate it, bro.
Let me look at this sign. I like this sign. What does the sign say? Without music, life would be a mistake. And that is so true. Like, we need music.
That's real.
And I love it. So when people, you got your dartboard, another guitar, doesn't look like it's been touched ever.
It hasn't.
It's still new.
It still has to be restrung.
Do you play the guitar?
I play a little bit.
You had a lot of guitars up here. Like, you're a rock and roll star.
Yeah,
okay.
I love rock and roll. That was one of my favorites.
I love the studio. This is like real. I like the home feel. Like it feels good. So we're walking back into the studio. I'm gonna be careful because I'm not gonna trip. So I'm gonna get everything. But yes, I love the studio, and I love to, like I said, to highlight people. And when they have a calling and he's answered his calling, I don't think you. As long as I've known you, you've never shied away from production.
Never have.
You know how, like, a lot of people, we do like daytime jobs because unfortunately sometimes production, things that we love don't pay us right away. Yeah. And we go to our 9-to-5 jobs and then we're miserable. You know, we're like me right now, we're miserable. I'm not miserable. I'm grateful, but you still know it's not what you were called to do.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Like, a lot of people get stuck in that. You know, like it's certain things that people, you know, feel like they're just doing it, and they're not doing what they want to do.
Right. It's just a paycheck, and you need it to pay your bills. So let me ask you a question. For people who, you know, they're in production, and we'll be honest, sometimes things are slow. Sometimes, you know, it's people's money. They're like, I can't afford to go to the studio today, or I can't do this. Like, how do you maintain and say, you know what, I'm still going to push? Like, what do you...
I mean, it's different avenues. You just have to find different ways to make revenue. I mean, that's basically what it is. You know, sometimes things ain't always popping like you want it to be popping. That's why you got to have other hustles to make it happen.
Those 7 streams of income, like they said in the, you know, in the Bible.
Yeah, you got to keep it moving because, you know, nothing's promised.
And you did. You said you're a producer, engineer, rapper. You do sound, audio. So you have like photographer.
I do it all. Yeah, but you know, I don't want to be the jack of all trades, you know, and the master of none. But at the same time, you know, I take my time, so I try to master them all. You know. But
you know, it's funny that you said that because sometimes it feels like that, like, you know. People tell me, oh, you're so talented, and you feel like, I'm like, oh my God, I can do all this stuff, and like, did I master anything? But you know, sometimes God does give people multiple talents, and I think that's what, I mean, I think everybody has it. I think some people just have not tapped into their 6 or 7, but we all have multiple talents. It's up to you to find that, and it may not be creative. You know, some people are good at numbers, some people are good at you know, their hands and things like that. So I think everybody
has, if you're a human being, there's so many things you can do that we just don't even tap into on our normal day-to-day basis. And technology and stuff like that kind of, you know, brings that down a bit, but it's up to you to seek knowledge, you know, that's real, because knowledge is the power. Knowledge is the key. You know, it's just so much power in that. Just seek knowledge.
And also, too, not, you know, don't look for pay for everything that you do. Because sometimes, especially like in this industry, you may have to volunteer your time. You may have to come to a producer and be like, look, I don't have a resume, but let me work on a movie. Let me hold something. Let me do something, because you'll be surprised. Next week, somebody might call out, and guess what? You get the job. So I tell people all the time, like, don't always want pay, because, you know, it's not always about money.
No, it's not always about money. Money is just a thing that helps us get by, but the reality is the connection with people. Like, the connection that you have and the people that you associate yourself with, that's what really matters, you know, and family, for sure.
You preach, because I know 2018, I said, I am not going to be around anyone who's not goal oriented. It's like you have to weed your garden. And I think sometimes, like you said, you moved, and sometimes we have to get uprooted from what we are familiar with and surround ourselves.
Exactly. You're comfortable. Sometimes you just gotta be uncomfortable. You gotta do the things you don't want to do to be successful.
And then have a support team like family. Family's a big, you know, spouses, family, all that good stuff. If you have somebody that's trying to push, please be supportive of them, because sometimes that's their downfall. A lot of times we're trying to please people around us, but when you are getting called to that bigger thing, that's why I commend you, because it takes a big, you know, moving is big.
Yeah, it is.
You grew up in Palm Beach, right?
Yeah, I did grow up. Yeah, I grew up in Palm Beach. That was my, you know, I love that place, and it's a lot of stuff that went on in that place. But I moved around, you know, and
say you have 10 fingers. Everyone should represent a way to make money. You're a master of hustling. Okay, Cedric.
Yeah, hey, that's real. I give you that. I commend you on that one. Said.
So you're a master at hustling.
Yeah. I mean, that's how I keep moving. I can't stop myself. You know, no matter what it is, selling stuff off of eBay or whatever I gotta do to get that. You know,
right. And as long as it's legal.
Exactly. We're not doing nothing. We're not doing nothing illegal.
Listen, you got to tell some people that, because they get it twisted. It's like, so, you know, any means necessary. But I just, like I said, I am so happy that you sat down with me today. I wanted to kind of pick your brain. And, you know, a lot of times we get caught up on live. It's like, but people will come back and look at this and they'll see. But I know a lot of people want to be in music. I know a lot of people who want to be in production and film. And I know it's not easy at times, but people like you inspire people. So I just want to tell you, keep doing what you're doing. You know, and I'll be seeing some more of you, and they'll be seeing some more of you. But I'm glad I sat down on People of Power Mobile Hour to sit down with FLA doing his thing. Look out for him. Do you have any like last things that you want to say? Anything that like we didn't talk about that you want to get out about you? People may not know.
I think we crossed everything. But
Okay.
one thing
That's a good interviewer.
one
Kudos
thing
to me.
Exactly. And one thing I do want to share, find your passion. All right. You know what I mean? Find what makes you happy inside, and do what's necessary to get that feeling, to obtain that feeling. And stay strong and keep your head up, because we all trying to make moves. And if y'all
Tell him to dance.
Y'all want to come to FLA Studio, let me know. We'll put you on.
And I'm glad you mentioned it. Finding your passion is a must before you die. Seriously. If you don't find your passion, you haven't lived. And I tell people that all the time. It's like, and people are like, what is your passion? What would you define? Because some people don't know what their passion is or how to even find their passion. I think it's the thing that makes you happy.
Yeah, it is.
The thing that makes you whole. The thing that even if you didn't get paid for it, you would love it. That's the passion. Because like I said, those 9-to-5 jobs, if you won the lottery and you would say you would quit immediately, that is not your passion. I'm telling you. Because we do music free. I mean, that's like you come in the studio and you like yearn for it. You yearn for the production. You yearn for it. And my goal for 2018 is I'm going to be a TV mogul. I am.
And you on your way.
When I tell you, like Oprah, Candy Birds, those people inspire me. And be around people. If you are the best person in your group, you need a new group. I know people like, what is she talking about? If you're the best person in your group, meaning your group of friends, if you're better, meaning more goal-oriented, you have things going for you, and you are the best person in your group, you need a better group. Because I'm telling you, if you get around people who are doing the same thing as you or better than you, it's going to only make you go harder. But you get lazy and your people are lazy,
it's not going to work.
And most people like us don't have a lot of friends, because they don't understand the grind. They're looking at you like, girl, you doing this again? Or you not going out tonight? No, I'm not going out. I'm writing scripts. I'm writing stuff for my show that's coming up that you don't know nothing about yet, but it's coming. So no, sometimes I have to skip out on a lot of fun things. But guess what, baby? When it's time to celebrate, I'm going to have that money to celebrate with.
All right. Yeah, you're going to have it. That money, you're going to get it.
talk things into your future. Talk positive things. And again, when you see this video again, I hope you're inspired. Because like I said, for somebody that I knew him, and he's been doing it. It takes a lot to keep your business. One thing, everybody can own a business. It's so easy now to say I got a business. But to keep a business is hard. So
totally different story.
So we're going to sign off. But Elite Studios, down in Miami, FLA. Keep this brother,
Link it up. Hit me up.
Keep your eye on him.
Yeah.
We're signing off. It's been great. Thank you.